Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going over Filmora 13.6 and I'm going to show you how you can add cool cinematic effects and introductions into your videos. So here I've got a couple of clips here, one that's a bit gloomy, and here we've got a bit of an action figure there. And so what I want to do is add a cinematic effect to help set these clips up. So if I go into the title section, and under title effects there's an option to look at cinematic items. So if you just want to add a title, this is an easy way to add a nice dramatic effect where you can just type in, adjust this, and put your title. But what you can also do is if I search for the word intro, you'll find that there are sometimes really cool assets that you can use together that are grouped together. So here we've got a lot of assets that can be used at the introduction. And at the top here, there's actually asset collections. So there's a Halloween cinematic intro that I can use. And this one contains multiple assets. So it's got titles, and it also has music as well, and audio that you can add. So this is a preview of some of them. So you can pick and choose what you want to use. So in this case, I just want to grab this first, this horror cinematic intro, drag this onto my timeline, and then let's add my clips after that. And so now when I play this clip, I've got that start, and I can modify this to say, my Halloween movie. And just like that, we've got our title set up. We've got a scary cinematic beginning to our video, and it transitions into our other clips. Now, one really cool thing about this is because this is an asset collection, it's got multiple assets that you can use. So it's an area where we can have a lot of Halloween related images that we can use. So for example, if I pull in this title, I may want to add that over here. So that way, as it's playing, I may want to move this up here so that we've got multiple assets. So it's a lot easier than searching, one thing at a time. And now we've got multiple effects right in there. Now, there are other things that you can also search for as well. So let's say if we're talking about moods related to how we expect people to feel, we can do something like searching for moods related to social media. So if we do that, we'll get some different assets we can use here. So for example, this purple one, tells us that people might be feeling really scared, right? Because we're watching a horror movie or Halloween themed audio. So we can add that into here, and let's say compress that a little bit so it goes a little bit quicker. And so we've got that in there. Another thing we may want to do is search for comic strip title, right? And there's a lot of different things that we can add related to comic strips. So here we've got a bit of a fight scene, so you may want to look at something related to that, like something like this, fight to the death, right? So we have that image going over as we've got this character coming up, right? So we can have multiple assets. So it makes it really easy to add a lot of different assets. Maybe we want to look for something like a superhero. We do that, and again, a lot of different icons related to that relate to superheroes and fighting that might be relevant to our video. So Filmora 13.6, what's really cool is that in addition to making it really easy to edit your videos, there's a lot of assets that are built in right within the software that can make it really easy to add effects, add and cool images to your videos without having to create them yourself. So it makes it a lot easier to do that. So it's worth checking out. If you got Filmora 13.6, do a search for some of those assets right in the title section. You can do a search, and you can even find some potentially good collections at the beginning that group a lot of those assets together. But by doing this, it can be a lot easier to make really enticing, exciting, interesting videos as opposed to just having the same old types of clips that you may have to spend a lot of time editing. With Filmora 13.6, it's really easy to add multiple elements into your video and make it a lot more interesting. So check that out if you've got Filmora 13.6.